Shout out to Ragu, Rayford Green from Sacramento. Now, how in the hell you come for help from me, and then all of a sudden you try to set me up? You know, and I should have known, because when I was gone, me and my child were gone, and you pull up to my apartment, take a picture of my apartment, and I said, well, what are you doing in my apartment? You're like, oh, I'm showing my baby mama where you live. For what reason? So that means you're robbing me, stealing from me, with your goon, with the apartment management. And my son, at the time when he was like 6 or 7 years old, he's the one who showed me that you were in the neighborhood, in the community. And you ignored me as if you didn't know who I was. You're a thief. You don't go down. You remember I got your information. And then you have the audacity to work hand in hand with the my housing counselor, caseworker. Oh, I peep game. That's why I sued her ass. Yeah, it's still pending. And then you come to my apartment, broke my couch, and had the nerve to sit there quietly. And I was wondering why you sitting there quietly. You didn't talk. You didn't talk at all. And then all of a sudden, the housing manager, my housing caseworker was like, they said, oh, are you hiding monies? Why would she say that? Because you're involved with my brother, stealing from me. You knew, my brother knew, because he's a scammer, he's a fraud, and he's a thief. With whatever was left for me from my mother, my grandparents, or whatever, and you guys took it. Because I was wondering, I said, damn, my brother had a P.O. box in El Paso Heights. You're from the Heights. You told me you famous. I didn't get what you were saying. Okay, famous how? And then I tested you out. I talked about my daughter, about how my brother interfered in my family, and you went right there and told him about what I said, and you came back and told me that she had no place to go. But if you were smart enough, literate enough, you would have said, well, that's her child. You should have went there, talk, have a family meeting, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys were extorting my child. Then you lied about your past. You lied. You said you were playing football at Grant, or wherever you were playing at, and then you came on vacation, or whatever it was, from school holiday, and you were caught selling drugs or some shit. Turns out it was the sex offender thing, and I had you around my child. You weren't honest enough till that shit came on Facebook. And how dare you try to set me up? You guys were just jealous, because I did not realize, when I was in North Highlands, the people don't live like how I live. They got one chair, no kitchen table, raggedy ass shit. But when they come to my apartment, they're like, oh, it looks like an office in there. Oh, she got books. You guys are dumb, stupid, crackheads, whatever you want to call it, meth heads now. I'm telling you, you better leave me alone. Stay off my fucking phone. And all you goons, my brother's friends, or whatever you want to call them, or you think he's something. I'm gonna show you who I am. I didn't really show it because you know what? I'm a type of person, I let it go. I let karma get you. You robbed me. I know you did. You knew Angela Jackson, because they're from the Heights too, next door neighbor. You knew the Frasers. They were there before, which was connected to my cousins and my aunt and all that bullshit. I was just observing. I was like, what's all this about? How they know what's in my apartment? How they do this? They were mimicking me, like what I was doing or cooking, or they knew exactly what I was cooking. They knew exactly what I was wearing inside my apartment. I didn't even go outside. And you knew it too, didn't tell me shit, but extorting me on the dark web, talk about investigation. Nobody don't know if that's fucking investigation. Those cameras, there are hidden cameras in my apartment because you knew you were extorting me on the dark web, along with the property manager, Warren Smith, and the realtors and all that bullshit. You guys are perverts, pedophiles. That's why you're a registered sex offender. extorting people. And my son, as a kid or younger, he'd be in his underwear, whatever. You guys have seen all that. You guys are perverts. How dare you? I'll call that parole officer of yours. Yeah, I got it. You call any of your baby mamas that were stalking me. I got the license plates. I got everything. You guys thought I was just like, oh yeah, she naive. She don't know nothing. Blah blah blah. No, I'm not no naive. Nothing. I just look at you. I take my pictures discreetly, and I keep it in my archives. You guys stole from me my hard drives. For what reason? My family court documents. For what reason? My personal documents I was creating to start my business. You guys are jealous of. You guys are illiterate lowlives, and I regret living in the damn neighborhood. You guys saw my place. You guys thought I had money hidden. You tore up my bed. Made an L shape in my mattress, and I thought maybe because it was old. No, then I realized it was all cut up because you guys were looking for drugs and money. How dare you? I'm gonna ruin you. You already ruined her already, and I'm gonna call that parole officer of yours. You try to set me up. You always, like I said, you always come to my apartment. I always say, you always make an excuse. Oh, I get off work late. Oh, I want to meet you, this, that, and the other. I said, okay, let's meet at the library. No, this, that, and the other, all these excuses. So, I'm trying to get to know you, who you are. Okay, come through. You brought your court documents. I looked through it. Whatever I can do, whatever. Gave you some pointers, from what I experienced. And then it turns out you were scoping my place out and then going back to the housing caseworker, and she was your friend. What's her name? Smith, Sandra Smith. She's from the Heights too. Come on now. Or she's an Antelope. Get the motorcycle people following me and shit like that. For what reason? I'll put them all back in prison. Keep bothering me. You're going back and telling her bullshit. You guys were jealous because of the way I was living. Oh, she cluttered. She this, she that. Oh, then how about everybody else in Sacramento? You ain't all that either. You can't tell me how to live. You're just jealous. And then what really got me, I ain't saying nothing. You're like, make sure you clean your place because when my sister was suing such and such, they said that her place was a mess, and she lost her case. Then I thought about it. I said, because I had clothes on the floor in my room. And so what? And what does that mean? You got to say it to anybody else in your ghetto-ass community. You're focusing on me because you guys knew. Everybody knew that community. Everybody in Sacramento, they know who I am. Because you're a bitch ass. Because I remember when that girl, I said, she came to my apartment. I said, because she talked about my ice cream in the freezer or whatever it was. And I'm like, damn, how come people come to my apartment? There was no forced entry because they were getting keys from the maintenance man. Or getting duplicate keys from that shop in the back. You guys know about that. And you asked me for her phone number to find out who she is. I didn't know her name, really. And you found her on the sex site. Talk about, this is what I do. Oh, then I realized that's what you do. So you're extorting us on the dark web. Me and my family. To make money off of us. Oh, she under FBI investigation. FBI doesn't do shit like that. And if they do, they have to have a warrant. There's no warrants out there. Nothing. You guys are pedophiles. Extortionists. Perverts. And then talk shit. Oh, her body's this. Her body's that. Who does that? Because you guys are low lives. Low lives, illiterate, and get you a damn job. Hurt people hurt people. You hurt. And I should have known. People were telling me there was cameras in my apartment, but I couldn't see nothing until the last year. I lay on the couch, I looked up, pinholes right there. That's why you were sitting there and didn't say a word when you come to my apartment. And then the case manager from housing was like, caseworker from housing was like, oh, you're hiding monies? Oh, you're working under the table? Some bullshit. But you guys didn't know. I report everything. Even if I don't have to report it. You guys thought I was dumb and naive. Quiet, don't do that. I'm just observing you guys. Taking note, documenting. I forgot to my hard drive to find what. Because you guys knew there was something for me, like my inheritance or some shit that you guys stole, scamming and scheming. Yeah, my brother was in a nationwide identity theft. And my name's all across the United States, 80 years old, 90 years old. Who does that? So you thought I was scheming and scamming, want to find something on me, still on my hard drives, for what reason? Yes, that's a bold move. I'll call your parole officer. I'm trying to tell you. I got more information. I'm not going to disclose it on this YouTube. You know? You, Angela Jackson, because they said something. Oh, yeah, one time I took a shower. You come up, I'm on my way over there. I need you to do this, blah, blah, blah. I just woke up. I didn't have a chance to take a shower or anything. And then, you know, yeah, I had probably a little older or something. Next thing I know, the bitch said something about that. I said, okay. That let me know that you were in tune with those people. And you guys were together robbing me. And when I got assaulted on the premises, you knew before I even told you. It was all set up. And she got paid and you knew it. By the management. And then the bitch ass sheriff had the nerve to say it was mutual. No, it was not mutual. I stood there and took it like a woman that I am. I don't fight with low lives. But I wish I should have did it. Choked her ass out. You come over here where I'm at now. I know you know where I'm at. Because you're involved. And I should wonder, because I don't know if it's you, or was it Ellis, or was it somebody else that said I was sick, I got HIV or some bullshit. I wish you had proof. You better have the proof. Because I remember when I first met you, you asked me, oh, do you have HIV? I'm like, what's it got to do with anything? We ain't talk about that. I said, no, who said that? I know my health status. I ain't fucking around with nobody. Especially you lowlives in that community. And you better have proof. You better have the proof. I'll sue the fuck out of you guys and put you in prison, back in prison. You know? You're a liar. You're a thief. All you guys are thieves and liars. You're my brother the same way. Stealing from me. For what reason? You buy the same thing that I got. Go to the thrift store. Save your money, go buy some things. Instead of smoking weed and drugs all damn day and night. You just see my shit. Oh, how'd she get that? How'd she get that? Well, from not smoking dope. That's how I got it. You know, low lives. And I realized when I was over there, I went to somebody's apartment, they had one chair. They've been there for years. One chair, no kitchen table, no dishes. And I'm like, damn. To myself. So that's what you guys expect. You know, house in disarray, smelling like dog, cat, cigarettes, weed. That's what you expect. Then my place, oh, it's cluttered. Is it so what, Ann? Oh, she got da-da-da, but you guys were robbing me. So from all that, why are you stealing from me? If I'm all broke and this and that, why are you stealing from me? Why put poison in my food and shit? That's what I forgot to tell Ellis too. Putting poison in my food for what? Because you guys were stealing from me. You guys knew from my brother about what was destined for me, what was left for me, for my family. How dare you guys to think that somebody else's gift or inheritance belongs to you? That's a short bus mindset. Lack mindset. Who thinks like that? And I bet you if I was a white person, you guys won't do that. You guys are frauds. So I remember you used to tell me, oh, change this to this, change that to that. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. You know? You always want to come by, oh, I need my court document, this and that. Okay, well, and I even told you, why didn't you have your baby mamas do it? That's what got me. Why did you have her do it? Do your paperwork. And I should have known it was all a setup. Like I said, this is a message to Ragu. You keep fucking with me, bothering me, try to rob me, set me up, put people into to possibly put harm upon me and my family. It's going down. I'm trying to tell you. I got your parole officer on speed dial. Bet you I do. These are liars, cheats, thieves, and I want my shit back. I already got a roadmap of what it is. I just kept quiet because I was trying to figure out. I mean, I already knew anyway. But I put it all together. Who's connected to who? Now, why are people following me, harassing me, stalking me, stealing from me? You guys are all in the same group. And it starts from my brother. He was in that area, and you knew it because I told you some stuff about my daughter, and I said how she was just being disobedient, and my brother was hiding her, and then you went right over there and talked to him about it. You took the bait, and you came back to me and said, well, your brother said she needed a place to stay. Instead of being a man, instead of a little boy, you should said, well, you should have told him, you should have came to your sister, that's her child. Why would you harbor a minor? Because he was extorting her out there in the world, on the sex thing. What was it called? What was it called? Escort service. You guys are all into that stuff. Oh yeah, you showed me. Remember that website? Yeah. Keep it up. Keep bothering me. I'm telling you, I don't care. You guys damaged my vehicles. My Ford was running in excellent condition. You guys come at late at night, fucking up my engine, scratching my car, flattening my tires. For what? That's what they do in that neighborhood, especially in the orders of Warren Smith. Oh, I already know. He was giving her Angela money. That's why they're in dire straits right now. And then my other car, you guys come in my car. Everywhere I went, you got tracking devices on my car. For what reason? You got to work hand in hand with the sheriff department, the dirty sheriff, the dirty highway patrolman, and some of them were even highway patrol. Those were fleet cars, false cars. I know. Putting tracking devices under the cars, everything. I've seen everything over there. You did it to me. I'm telling you now. Leave me the fuck alone. I got that parole officer on speed dial. Bet you I do. So you better tell your goons to back off. I don't give a fuck who it is, who does what and what. You know, you see what happening in the Highlands. You see now it's all quiet now. You see now most people got their money back. You know it. And you're in hiding. Keep bothering me.